The G-Wade Podcast with Deacon Dirty.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy G-Wade holding it down. G-Wade Podcast, kicking it alongside with my man Deacon
Dirty.
And we got a special guest in the building. Sharonda Official is in the house. What's happening?
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. What's up, man?
I'm good.
You
Thanks
good?
for having me.
Cool. That's what's up. You find us all right? Sometimes people get a little turned around.
Sometimes people
Sometimes.
outside, and I was like, I don't know if I'm in the apartment, office, where I'm going.
Like, what are you trying to? This is set up. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
right. I'm like, I be paying attention.
Right. Nah, we ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
ain't with all that. That's what's up. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us and open your world up to our people and our listeners and, you know what I'm saying, and find out what's going on with you. Everything.
If I say nothing, I'll be lying.
Right. Well, that's good because now we have something to talk about. So let's go back a little bit. Let's go back. Where are you from originally?
Jersey.
All right, what part?
Well, North and East Orange.
Okay, that's what's up.
I grew up in both. Brick City chick.
Brick City, that's what's up. How long you been here in Atlanta?
I've been here over 15 years.
Okay, so you're an official peach at this
No.
point. No?
No.
You're not claiming it?
No, I'm a Jersey chick.
Okay,
New
that's what's
Yorker.
up. I hold the peach. I hold it kind of, I don't want to say reluctantly. I hold it, but I'm a DC dude, so I'm DC all day.
DC all day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's like that. Like, you can't, like, take that away from
Right. That's
Yeah,
what's up. So how was
Jersey with it.
growing up in Brick City?
I loved it. Like,
Yeah.
I had a good childhood.
Okay.
I always wanted to be like the older chicks in my neighborhood because they was like fly and they used to just be hanging in New York at all the clubs and they was dressed so fly.
I heard
They
you
had
used to
the
race
dudes with
home
the
so you can
cars.
go hang out with them or go across the street or something like that.
Across the street and sit on the porch and be with. I used to wait for them to get home from work or school so I could be over there
Say whatever
on
they
their
was
porch
doing.
at their house drinking Capri Suns all the time because we used to be getting Capri Suns. They used to be getting
That's
all
funny.
Of the Suns and they used to just be. I used to have fun.
Yeah,
I had a fun childhood.
Now, when you say older, you are how old and how older are they?
Oh, I don't even know.
You know, when you 7, 9 is older. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how old.
But
the
you said
older
club,
girls
so
was.
New York.
They were older, probably like 20s when I was like
Oh
in
wow,
middle school, maybe.
Okay, so you was hanging out with
Something
the
like that.
older chicks at
Yeah,
girls
I
at
used
that
to
point.
want to be like them.
Okay, now
Yeah.
what were they doing? It was so fascinating.
Fashion. They were
Okay.
styling.
I got you.
They were styling. There was a couple of them lived right across the street from me, from my block. I'm from 118th in Illtown.
Okay.
And those was the first set of girls. They were sisters.
Okay.
That I wanted to be like. I couldn't wait for them to come home. And they used to dress so fly.
Yeah.
I just used to have fun with them.
So did they treat you like the little sister?
I
They
was like
let
the
you
little
hang out
sister
with
because
them
there
and all
was
that
three
kind
of
of
them
stuff?
and they was close in age, maybe a year or two apart.
Gotcha.
And so it was like 3 sisters. They lived together, close in age. They stayed with the grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I really enjoyed that. And I lived directly across the street from them. And that was when I was young.
Right.
That was before middle school. But I always wanted to be like the older chicks. They used to hang out in New York. And then my cousin, she used to be with all the ballers in New York. She used to be over there. I used to be, Angela, I want to go.
Right.
Couldn't go. I was in middle school. That time I was in middle school. But
Yeah.
I wasn't able to go.
So now by the time you hit high school, did you hang out with them at any point? Was there any point that you ever got to hang out with them?
No,
or-
because by the time I got to high school, I had moved and went to another school in another
Gotcha.
city, which was still close, but I wasn't seeing them no more, so
Okay.
I kind of lost contact.
Right.
So I just had my crew when I was in high school.
But you're still going to New York. You're hitting the clubs now.
Oh
right,
yeah,
at
we
the
was
point?
going over there
Yeah.
unsupervised.
Yeah,
Like
of
parents
course.
didn't know we was hopping on the train.
Got to
just
cross
going.
that bridge.
Yeah. We was just going late night, coming in. Parents ain't know where we was, but we was safe though.
That's what's up.
We ain't had no worries back then.
Oh,
no
I hear it.
worries.
I hear it. There it is. I was waiting for that jersey, but
You
I just
gonna
heard. I
hear
just
it.
heard
You gonna
it.
hear it.
Yeah. I was like, where that jersey
because
at?
it's still there.
That's what's up. Now, so you leave high school. What did you go to college?
I
Do any
did.
college? Okay.
I did. I didn't go right away though.
Okay.
So I was in high school in Jersey, and then I didn't go to college until I got here.
Okay.
So when I came, it was years later though.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's the same thing I did. I didn't go right.
I
out of
didn't
high
go
school.
right away because that wasn't.
And then
I
still
wasn't
didn't
driven
finish.
in that direction. And my upbringing, I wasn't driven in that direction.
I feel you.
College, the parents go to college.
Yeah.
Daughter, the son go to college. Like it wasn't like that for me. It was like hood
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm with
but
you.
it was safe.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I just wanted to be like the big girl. So I didn't decide to go to college till I got here, and that still was a couple of years later.
Where'd you go?
I went to Barter College, which is now closed here in Atlanta. It was
Barter.
downtown.
You familiar, D?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went there and I graduated. Actually, I went there
Oh,
twice.
that's what's up. Oh, really? What'd you major in?
I took fashion.
Okay.
See, it makes sense, right?
It makes sense.
Yeah, because they used to be located in Fifth Plaza.
Yeah, I
Up
went.
in
That
Buckhead?
was yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're
But
talking about.
at first there was at North Yards, right there off of Northside Drive. They was there first.
I know
and then
North
they had
Yards.
closed temporarily. They was expanding it or something like that. And then they went to Phipps, and we was like in the basement. And then once that's how they had to make it happen.
Right.
And then once the school got finished being renovated, then we had to go back to the campus.
Gotcha.
So I went there for fashion. I graduated.
Okay.
And then I went back a couple of years later for criminal justice.
Really?
It don't make sense together. Don't try to figure it out. But in
You be
life
styling in
path-
the courthouse. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
like you don't do life and it just keep going like
Yeah. True that.
like you gotta change. Something is gonna change. The older
Facts.
you get, you're gonna change
Facts.
about different things that you like, different things you learn, different things you want to do.
Right.
It was kind of like that because I was always interested in both. I knew I was gonna be a fashion stylist
Okay.
for somebody. Which I did that and I mastered that.
Yeah.
And then I knew I was going to be an attorney. But I was so done with school after being in school and I graduated bachelor's. It was just too much. I was like, I cannot do this. At the same time, I was still a hairstylist.
Okay.
So I was still working. I was still hustling because that was my everyday money
That was to get
and
the
job.
bread. Yeah, of course.
So, stuff like that.
How long? When did you start doing hair? Was that in high school? Was that?
Well, before I came here, I was a shampoo assistant. And then when I moved here, I became a shampoo assistant here at like a popular salon that's closed now. And that was working for me. And then I just went to hair school. And then I became a stylist. I was
Well,
a
yeah, you come
stylist.
to Atlanta, yeah. This is the place of hair and fashion. You know what I'm saying? Did you
Well,
do
I
all the
wouldn't say
Bronner
fashion
Brothers and
so
all
much,
that?
But hair, yeah.
Did you do Bronner Brothers, the conventions and stuff that they
I
do?
did. I
Yeah.
did a few shows, and when I was modeling, I did a couple of fashion shows too, and stuff like that. But I did all that.
Okay, but you also did hair and fashion for like celebrities, right? That's how
Yeah,
that
I'm a
was
celebrity
your.
stylist.
Yeah, right. Okay, so who
I
are some
got
of the
a little
people you?
resume.
Don't
Actually,
call
I
it
got
a little
long
now.
resume.
I throw out the word little.
I got a long resume. I got a long resume.
Okay, who are some of the people you've styled? Fashion. What do we
Fashion,
call it?
wow.
Fashion or style?
Fashion, merchandising, wardrobe stylist. I did some stuff. I did assisting.
Right.
I assisted Tamika Raymond on I think it was Goodies with Sierra. I
Okay.
can't remember. That was like one of the first biggest jobs I had. Did that. I did Sunshine Anderson. I did Breezy from what Breezy was on Empire.
Yeah.
That Breezy was my client before her hair.
No,
client.
Breezy. I thought that's she, right?
She was,
was
my
on,
hair client before she moved to LA and
Was
got
it?
and started.
Oh,
acting.
you're right. Empire. I'm thinking Star.
I'm
but
thinking,
you're right.
yeah, that, sometimes I get the two mixed up. I did her. I did some styling for it's been so long ago. The girl from 3-6 Mafia, Gangsta Boo.
Princess.
No, Gangsta Boo.
Oh,
Gangsta
okay,
Boo.
okay.
She was in 3-6 Mafia.
3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, that's right.
I
Well, who
styled
was
her.
Diamond Princess with?
I'm thinking Crime Mob, but you're
That-
right.
okay,
It's-
that's who
yeah.
I'm thinking too. Yeah.
I styled her a long time. Like I've been working.
Really?
I styled her for it was magazine. I did Danity Kane. It went in.
Wow.
I want to say Vibe. I want
Okay.
to say Vibe magazine. I did them a couple of times. I was chosen to do them specifically. I did them, styled hair, and assisted on wardrobe with them.
Nice.
I did. It was another group. I can't remember. It was a couple of other Atlanta groups that was coming out at that time. But I did a lot of people.
Now, who would you say was some of the funnest or the coolest celebrities that you styled?
I'm gonna have to go a group. As far as a group, I'm gonna have to go with Danity Kane because I did them one time. I was chosen to do them one time for their hair, and then when I got called back to do them the second time, it was in Houston at Hard Rock Cafe, NBA All-Star, years ago. Like, they requested me because their manager was like, okay, so we trying to figure out who gonna do hair and wardrobe for y'all. Who do y'all like? And I was really surprised when I got that phone call. They was like, oh, Sharonda, they requested you to come back. I'm like, what? Like, and I was working at a popular celebrity salon at that time. Like, when I tell you I got
Who
back
was it?
to
Derek
work.
J?
No, it was Nasea. This was
Okay.
before Derek J.
Oh, it was before. Okay.
Yeah, but me and him went to fashion school
Okay,
together.
'cause
So
I know
that's how
his was real
originally met
popular
him.
for-
Yeah, but it
yeah.
was before he got his salon. But
Gotcha.
me and him met at fashion school.
Okay.
We was at school together.
Yeah.
But yeah, and when I got back to work, like you talking about, that hate was so real.
You
Like,
can feel it.
like naturally, you can't take certain things away from some people that they
Right,
just got.
true that, yeah.
And I didn't know I was gonna be called back twice
Wow.
to do them. They requested me when their manager was talking to them.
And not just
They
here in
was like,
Atlanta.
who y'all want?
They want you to come to Houston.
To Houston.
Right.
And I was like, huh? I remember I was sitting on the couch and I was watching 106 in Park. I was watching 106 in Park. And they manager, Danity Kane manager, called me and said the girls would like for you to come back and do them
Wow.
for NBA All-Star in Houston. And I was like, what? And she must have called me on like a Tuesday or Wednesday, and it was that Saturday.
Nice.
So everything was like quick. I was like,
Right,
it's nothing. I mean, it was paid, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
of
I was like,
course.
it's nothing, but it was still like kind of like, it was fast. I was sitting right there on the couch. I remember I was like, oh, they
It's like,
they
where were
fucking
you?
with me.
Right.
When I go back to work, they was real mad. They was like, who made the band? Because this was around that time.
Yeah.
Who made the band? We couldn't tell, you know, it was confidential. Whatever, you had to just watch it. I'm like, I'm not telling, but them stylists was so mad at me. Them stylists was mad because they didn't get caught back, because it was a couple from the very first time when I went to do them in New York for the Vibe magazine.
Okay.
It was a couple of people at that salon I was working at that went to do it.
Okay.
So they couldn't understand how I got called back the second time.
Right,
I wasn't whispering nobody in. Ain't nothing shady about me. Like the group requested Sharonda to come back, not management or what. The group, they said, who y'all want? You like who y'all did the first time?
Yeah.
It's like, nah, we like Sharonda. They asked each other, who y'all think? It's like, yeah, let's just go with Sharonda. They was sweet up with me. Like, for real.
That's what's up. So you come back and everybody throwing shade now.
They was real quiet. They ain't really want to say too much to me. But that salon is closed.
So was it at that moment you was like, I got to open my own?
Nope, not at that time.
No.
I didn't want no salon at that time.
No, okay.
The salon thing for me came off and on. It was years ago. I had wanted it, and then I didn't want it no more. You know, you building up your clientele. You got all these clients. You working. You traveling, moving around. You shopping. Like, I'm good. I was very content with that.
Right.
And I don't think I was ready to be a businesswoman at that time. It takes time. Like, that ain't something you just jump right into and then you just do. Because I would have needed some help. But I wasn't ready at that time. Because this is, you know, like I said, this has been a long time ago.
Right. Okay, and so now you styling celebrities. Oh, I asked you who's your best. Who was the one that you would not
do anymore?
Go back and do
well,
anymore?
Actually, I didn't have any divas like that.
Okay.
To where I'd be like, I can't.
Yeah.
I didn't experience that. I know a lot of people do that do hair, makeup, wardrobe. They'd be like, she was there, she was there. I don't recall having it, because stuff like that you will remember and you'll be like, hell no, I ain't going with it. Like, I don't care how much you paying. Like, I didn't have that experience. So I guess, you know, it could have been my personality too. Because sometimes, you know, everybody read each other. When you talking, you sitting there, you styling, dressing, you like this, you like that, how you like it. You know, we conversing about it. Like, I ain't had that problem.
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't.
Recently, Candy had kind of talked, well, not kind of, she was asked by Eddie Levert. I think it was Eddie Levert. I guess he has a podcast. I know they were on a podcast, and he asked her who was the worst or whoever she had trouble with working with in the studio, and she named Boys the Men. She was like, they were the worst. And so that kind of went
with a female, and they was the worst.
I don't understand it. Yeah,
they might be divas.
that wasn't the first. I heard that too.
I've heard it about them too, but matter of fact, it was Dallas Austin that said something about it. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, and I was like, Boys the Men. That seemed kind of odd. That, you know.
They just seem to be so conservative.
Yeah,
but I mean, the look. I mean,
that's for TV. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but in real life. But all right, that's what's up.
Be egos clashing too sometimes.
That's true.
So.
That's true. Like you said, because you know who you can vibe with and who you can't.
You vibe with them.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that was just, you know, it was in the, what was that, the 90s, and it's over with. Yeah. So after, when did you leave the shop? Because
which one?
Because you said you were working at the one where they was kind of hating on you when you came back.
That was years ago.
Oh, so okay, I got you.
That was so long ago. Maybe 10.
Okay, yeah.
Danity Kane, whenever Danity Kane was out, because that's when I started doing it when I was working there.
Yeah,
the salon was located in Midtown, so they was out long time ago.
Okay,
but people know who they is. They was signed to WadeWorks Puffy Group.
Definitely, yeah, yeah. They was hot too.
Yeah, they were.
But when did you? Well, let me ask you this, because what came first? Was it your salon or was it Love and Hip Hop?
The Love and Hip Hop kind of came with the salon.
Okay,
but not come with the salon, but I got the salon first.
Gotcha.
But since I had a partner, I knew I was going to be a part of.
Well, how did you and Young Jock link up to do it?
His hair.
So you're the one behind all the virals.
So it was you.
Walk us through this real quick. You know what I'm saying?
It was the hair.
What was it that was prompting these styles? Was it, yo sis, I'm trying to go viral this week, or I got an idea, Young Jock, try this? How did this play out?
That was all him. But in his mind, he probably figured I probably could go viral and be hot again if I was to do something like that, because that's how he think. Okay. It worked.
It did. It buzzed for a good little while.
But Yeah, that was his idea, and I just did it.
Wow. Okay. Was it your idea too? Didn't he wear a dress or something?
Yeah, he threw the dress on.
I ain't had nothing to do with that. That's
okay. All right. Well, we don't throw shade around here, so whatever he was, whatever he was doing, he was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Had that dress on. It's crazy.
Well, you know what? For some reason, black men get a bad rap when they wear a dress. Now I understand why. Whilst at the same time, I guess if you acting in a role, because nobody said it when Eddie Murphy did it, nobody said it when Jamie Foxx did it, nobody said it when Martin did it.
I guess because people look at them as professional actors.
Right.
So they have different roles to play, and they choose it if they want to play it or not.
Yeah, true.
But they don't play no role.
They just don't come outside.
They don't be kissing each other.
Yeah. Oh wait, what?
Martin and
I'm sorry. I thought you were saying something in that. Okay, no, you're right. They don't. They don't because
saying that,
not never.
The roles that they play, like the grandma.
Yeah, true that. Shanae,
I kind of get that, but and Jamie Foxx with the lips, with the wig or whatever. I see that as being comedy.
Yeah, true.
Jock putting on that blue dress, I didn't see that as comedy.
And I think that's where the issue I think people were having is like, well, what we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, do you know? Because you know him. What was he doing? Like, what was the?
I think he did that for the Stevie J show. I was on that show with him too, but I don't know what that was, like a dress, a blue dress, and then it went viral. I said, "Oh my God!" Then he didn't want to do it, and he fell back because the producers did some editing, they didn't, but you had it on.
Yeah.
Whether it was editing done or not, you had it.
Because I thought it was
some type of bet or something.
That's what I was getting ready to say. I thought he lost a bet or something.
Something like that, yeah. But I think Stevie J lost the bet, and it was his show, and he still didn't put it on.
Okay.
That's what I remember.
Gotcha.
So
all right then.
That's what I remember.
I met one Young Jock once. One time he was actually in a play. It was a couple of years ago out at the Marietta Square. What's the theater out there? It's actually a pretty good play too. But but he was cool.
He tends to come off like that.
Yeah, he was cool to me. I don't know how he is to other people.
To be cool to some people until you get to know him.
Oh, okay. Well, right. So then, but what?
He over there dying.
Well, then, how did the salon with Young Jock come about? What was that? What you know what I'm saying? What led to that?
So the hairstyle. I was working at another popular salon. I worked at all the popular salons.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, when he came to get his hair done, then that had went viral, and a lot of stuff started happening for him. Not too much started happening for me. Even though I went viral with him, more stuff started, like his followers went up, and he became like, quote unquote, people paying attention to him again. Kind of like since
I get it.
Last time he was out with his music.
No, I get
nobody
it.
think about him. You was kind of like
right.
not doing nothing. You ain't have nothing going on.
But before the viral thing started popping, because he got on Love and Hip Hop, but that all the other stuff didn't start happening until after that.
The hair,
right?
yeah,
right.
Him being on Love and Hip Hop still wasn't really
not
like the hair.
Okay.
The hair really took him over.
Gotcha.
The hair really brought him like back relevant again. And that's
interesting.
A fact.
That's crazy.
Yeah, not so much the show when he was on there earlier.
Okay.
Than the hair, but the hairstyle really just
that
took him
did
over.
Do something. Well, I mean,
party bookings started going up.
Wow.
Followers, winners started going up. It took him like forever to get his followers up.
Well, then I think then I don't know how to say it, but he mission accomplished then, right?
I guess for him.
That's what I mean. Yeah, for him. Yeah. Now,
so it's a line. Question.
No. What I was going to say was it? You do this once I get the popping.
Well,
me and you.
It wasn't kind of. We didn't communicate it that way.
Gotcha.
I think that since stuff started happening for him and not much was happening for me since I was the stylist behind the hairstyle. It was kind of like him giving back to me, or his way of giving back to me. Yeah, I guess that's what I want to say.
Right.
It's like a salon. I was like, okay, because like I said before, I wanted the salon. I did.
Yeah.
But if it was going to happen for me, it's like, okay, well, let's do it then. It was really just that simple.
Gotcha.
And I'm telling you, when I first got it, was a green light. That's crazy. When you're not getting no roads and no bumps in the road.
Yeah.
It was a green light.
Wow.
I mean, with applying for it, getting it. Like, he was out of town, had to do the paperwork. The man waited. It was the owner of the building said that shoot, it was like at least 5 to 10 people a week that was asking for that spot. He was
Really?
out of town. We couldn't complete the paperwork until he got back because he had to sign.
Wow.
It was crazy. I'm like, everything is just like, go.
And this was out in Smyrna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just was going. I was like, what? It was crazy. I could not believe how it was just a green light all the way. So I was like,
it didn't
okay, this
scare
gonna be
you
a
a
great
little bit? Like,
partnership.
this is too good to be true or something. You know what I mean?
Well, not really. Well, no, not really, because, I mean, you apply for it and you get it.
Yeah, true that. Yeah.
You know, and I believe since he was a quote-unquote celebrity, the guy looked him up.
Okay, I got you.
So that kind of put us in front of
It
other
kinda
people, like,
bumped
oh,
him,
okay,
yeah.
so he's on here. He's a rap. He do music. He did a platinum song. Like, you know,
Yeah.
seeing that on there, that kind of like, okay, so I guess I can
That
go with them.
solidified things a little bit
Yeah,
more.
you know what I mean? And everything just was like a green light. I mean, all the way through. I mean, even when it comes to what they call it, when you got to get certain things done. When you got to get certain things done, when you tearing down and pulling apart.
Oh, like the licenses,
Permits.
the permits. There you go.
Green
permits.
light, green,
Yeah,
green,
yeah.
green.
Wow.
Green. Because we took everything down
Uh-huh.
and did it all brand new. Well, that was all me.
Yeah.
Took everything down as far as the decor.
Yeah. So he
Yeah.
pretty much had the keys to the city. He was good.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm just saying in terms of the doors were just opening. It was
Yeah.
it was easy.
With the application
Yeah.
process, like it just really worked out
That's what's up.
at that time.
Yeah. Okay. And so how long did y'all partner in the hair salon?
We had it for 3 years, and once the lease ended, I ended it. Actually, I was trying to get out the lease early because it was a partnership that was falling apart.
Gotcha.
After the first year, it was terrible.
But between you two.
Yeah,
Now,
terrible.
were
Like,
y'all
really, really terrible.
were y'all in a relationship?
No.
No relationship. Okay. All right.
A business relationship.
Business. Okay.
That went all wrong.
Really? How so? Because all you got to do is just let the money come in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Pay the
when you
bills.
You tried. we tried to do that, and I stood my grounds as long as I could bear.
Right.
But in the process of trying to deal with him and not wanting to do certain things because you're trying to prove to other people whatever you're trying to prove to them, I'm a partner, and then you got other situation going on. People feel some type of way about this. So people is in his ear. He's from the South. I'm from the North.
Yeah.
Oh, she's aggressive. She's rude. Do you think she's a good partner? Like, people was hating. A
Okay,
lot of people was
gotcha.
hating, and they was mad, and they didn't want him to
So it
be in
started
business.
tainting things a bit.
Yeah, so you got a lot of people that's in his ear, and then you got the stylist. That was another thing. You got the stylist. He's got everybody's phone number in the salon. Like, you got to step back. If you're the celebrity,
Be the silent partner.
you need to be silent, even though people know you are the partner.
Right.
Fall back and let me handle it.
I
And
got
if you
you.
don't like the way I'm handling things, let's communicate about it. If we can't come to a common ground, let's get a manager. That option came up like so many. That option kept coming up. He just would not do it. It was just some things he wouldn't do that we could have did that could have made it so successful. Because I seen the direction it was going in. But you over here listening to other people, and then you got your girlfriend in your ear because she jealous of me,
Right,
and she
right.
feeling some type of way that I just don't understand why you invested so much money in her. What you need to understand, he did it.
Yeah.
Like, and there wasn't nothing you could do about it at that time. So I'm not really understanding. Like, it's a business here. If you say you about business, let's handle that. We couldn't even I have the experience
Right.
of managing a salon. I have the experience of being a stylist over 17 years. You don't have this experience in the hair business at all to even understand how things work. These stylists was trying to come work at my salon
Because they was
so they
doing
could
all
try
that
to get to
stuff
meet
off,
you.
off the strength.
So they could try to get on the show. Like, they had, all of them had,
so there was
most of them had
method to the
promoters.
madness.
Yeah, and it's like, and then by people knowing that you the ladies' man, period.
Right.
That's a known fact. It's crazy for somebody to be like, oh, y'all gonna do pretty good if this don't smash all the chicks. That's crazy.
Dipping your pen in the company ink.
That's crazy. And then the stylist started to feel some type of way
Some type
about
of way,
me.
yeah.
Because I'm part, and y'all want what I got with him. Do y'all know what I go through?
Yeah.
But the look of things make people feel like this shit's lit.
It's the
And
optics,
not.
yeah.
So basically,
Crazy.
all he had to do was just, stand
Play-
back and
play his
just let
position.
you
She'll come
drive.
through every now and then.
Just let
She'll
you
make
drive.
sure everything. Just let me drive. I had it. I had to be aggressive. Because if I was weak, all them girls would have ran
Yeah, they
all
just
over
ran
me.
all over
of
you,
them.
yeah.
All of them would have ran because they tried me. They tried me several times. Like, no, I'm so serious because you can tell how I'm getting right now.
I'm feeling you.
Like,
Right,
if
right,
I
right.
wasn't thorough in my spot,
Yeah, right.
I would have been like, Going home, probably crying every day. Like these girls, I know salon owners who deal with stuff like that. They be scared to fire their stylists or barbers or whatever because they don't want to argue or they don't know if it's going to turn into an altercation.
Something
like,
else,
you're not about to play me like that. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. You coming for me, then we got a problem.
Wow.
I'm going to be combative. Just like you coming for me, we not doing that. We not
And
playing
you know
that
what?
game.
By him being who he is, he probably could have smoothed a lot of that stuff over.
Yeah, if you wasn't sleeping with the stylist. But you got to be like, yo, she's the owner with me. She's your manager while you're there for the commission people anyway.
Right,
you know, booth rent, you independent. You can't come in there and be promoting some people, not promoting other people. They looking at you sideways, but at the same time, they don't want to side and they don't have to side, but they got to be fair because he don't work there. I work there. And you have to understand the difference. Like, that's not the way to try to be cool with him.
Right.
I could tell you how to be cool with him, but y'all didn't want to listen to me. Y'all didn't want to talk to me. Y'all was hating on me. Y'all was mad at me. Y'all talking about me, and then y'all going back telling him she wasn't here today. She here today. She got a client that's late. Like, what the like
Snitching.
I dealt with so much, y'all. Man.
Wow. So they were trying to edge you out in some kind of way.
Yes, trying to really take my position.
Yeah.
They was really the girl. They thought they was about to be managers because he was smashing them. Like, come on. You thought you was going to be on the show. I wasn't about to bring you on nothing I was on. If y'all thought that I was about to carry this to Love and Hip Hop and say this is what happened so producers could directly start reaching out to this person or that person, y'all bugging.
That's
it wasn't
what
going to happen. Not on my watch.
Absolutely.
You wasn't sharing no camera time with me.
Right.
Baby. Wasn't happening. It didn't either.
So did the salon ever be a part of the show? Was the salon in
it
was in
on
the
there.
show? Yeah, okay.
7 and 8.
Because you came in season, 7, right?
7, that's when we was putting it together.
Okay.
And then I was on 8 and I had more. They would show me more episodes. And then 9, that's before COVID came. I started filming before COVID came.
Gotcha.
And then COVID shut
it down. Right. Now, how was filming on Love and Hip Hop? What prompted it? Was it because you and Young Jock were co-owners of the salon that got you in the door?
On the show, since he was on the show and I did his hair, they had to show me. How you gonna not put me on there?
I got you.
I mean, but it was up to me if I wanted to be on there. But I'm like, why not? That's my partner. We on here gonna make something happen.
And you can capitalize on it too.
Like, we could have done so much more with it, but he had people in his ear, and then he, you let him tell it. He don't listen to what nobody else say, but he do, and it was just, it was just crazy. I just could not believe it. And when I think about it, I just look back and I just see all the great opportunities that we had. I believe if he didn't have no girlfriend, even though I was just his business partner, that we could, because you don't have to keep answering to why. You ain't got to keep on. I don't understand. It ain't for you to understand. It's my business partner. She caused me to go viral and be hot again. That's how I'm able to have more money now. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be there anyway, if you ain't going to leave no matter what he's doing, shut up.
You're going to eat too. You know what I'm saying?
So shut up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just a mess. Like, too many people was in his ear. It was a mess. And I still carried my weight. And I carried it all the way to the end. So when it was time to end it, I ended it first. He didn't even know when the lease was ending.
Okay.
I contacted owners, can we get out early? What's the deal? He walked away. So we can talk about that too.
Yeah.
So he kind of just left it. Bad mouth. They ain't from that salon. Like, why would you do that?
Right.
Like, but I thought you said you was a businessman. That's not what businessmen do. You talk to me. Could never have a one-on-one. It's always argument, because at that point he was so upset that he didn't even want to hear anything I had to say. And my explanation to him was so important, and it was so 1,000. It was almost like you was being naive. You didn't want to hear the truth. You didn't want to hear the truth. If you're sleeping with the women, for one, I can tell you what they doing and what they saying up here and how they treating me. You don't want to believe that, because all you looking at is me being aggressive and thinking I'm talking to them rude. So you got customers that come in there that's coming from you or your people, and they like, she's this, she's that. But then they see me on the show and they see how me and you go back and forth. So they thinking I'm that person. Then some people from out of town used to come by and then, you nothing like how girl, they always try to make you be this way and that way. Like, you got to get to know me before you say you know me. Because you don't know me.
And that's what I was going to ask you. Do you think that the show mischaracterized you?
They mischaracterized a lot of people on
A lot
there.
of people, yeah.
Like, some stuff they say, they be like, they caught me saying that wasn't even like that. And they make you look like you being negative or mean or argumentative, and you really not. You was like, that shot wasn't even like that. But that's in editing, that's how I make it look. And that's just how it go. You just got to be ready for it. Like, I'm made for TV, so I mean, I made whatever happened I need to make happen.
I became aware of that when I watched Jim Jones and his wife on the was it the first one, Love and
Jim
Hip Hop?
and Christy.
Jimmy
Yeah, early
Christie.
on.
Yeah.
And-
I like
Oh,
that
when they
show,
had
too.
their own
did-
show.
their reality shows was good.
I like
Well,
Jimmy.
when they were first was on there, and then they kind of broke away, and then they
That's
did their
right.
own show
Yeah.
because they had the same problem. Jim was like, "Yo, why y'all shoot me like this? This is
Yeah,
not
it
what
wasn't
I
like
said.
that.
It's not how I said it."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like that. It'd be like that for real. So that's no lie.
Right. So did it leave seems like
What?
a nasty, a negative taste? With is reality like? Yeah, I'm good on that.
It's good for some people because it could deteriorate your image.
Yeah.
Some people catch it bad. It depends on what's going on in their life and what the people that you know in real life. It depends. But for me, I mean, it kind of worked for me. It took me.
That's what I was gonna say. What? Yeah.
You know, but people, you know what I realized with the comments and different people that I met that would see me, that's from seeing me on the show, they used to be like, "I love your personality. You was letting Jock have it." It was like they used to say this to me. They used to be like, "Yeah." Some people were saying, "You know her. You worked there with her. She got a bad attitude." And then you had so it was some people saying both but
things,
it wasn't
yeah.
nothing that they could really say to make me feel some type of way because I'm knowing it's reality TV and you got to behave a certain type of way. Like I said, me being in the salon, letting these stylists try to do me in the old type of way wasn't gonna happen. Me getting on the show in front of cameras in front of the world, you think I'm about to let these producers twerk whatever they want to twerk without me having to get off what I got to get off.
Right.
Like it was a lot more I could have said, but when I say I'm solid, like I said on the show, if y'all seen one of those episodes, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It's like y'all not about to try to play me like this. If I can, as long as I know what's going on, I know what to say and what not to say, because it's like a reality TV game, and that's something that he showed me. Like I did learn some things from him, but it was like I felt like once I got on here, I knew how to play it, even from that little bit of time. Like you wasn't about to do me any old type of way. I had to let you know, and I had to let you have it.
Yeah.
And I saved face for him and his girl.
Really?
I did.
Okay. So in other words, there was so much more you could have said that would have
that was
rocked
going
the
on
whole
in the
system.
salon.
Yeah.
But I wasn't about to put nobody else on.
Facts.
Like, why would I do that?
Yeah.
So some people like, well, you could have did that because you would have been on more and more. I'm like, nah, but that's not what I'm trying to do here, because it is a turn and there's a twist to that too. So I try to look at things before it even happened. And I did great by doing that.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah, I believe you would have blocked a couple of blessings if you had done stuff like that. So,
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You really
Yeah.
could. But, you know, some people feel like you blocked some blessings by not telling the whole story. No, I didn't. You know why? Because what if something would have happened for them? I got beef with you in
got
real life
beef now,
outside the
yeah.
salon,
True
out when the
that.
cameras is off. Like, blocking a blessing. Like, we're
Yeah.
not going to talk about that. I really had beef with these women. And you think I'm that thirsty to tell the whole story when these cameras is off and I catch you out the salon that is not going to go down?
Right.
No, it's going down.
Right.
Like, that's how bad it was. It was really bad with me and them stylists. And all I could say
I'm about to go back
me,
and watch the full season
you
and see how this
really,
thing played all the way
but
out.
I don't say much about the stylists on the show. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't say, I didn't give them that. That's what
Because
they
that would
wanted.
have turned the cameras that way.
Yeah, they would have been like, now
The whole salon would have got lit with all the
Who she said you
stylists.
slept with now? Because they was trying to pull it out. And I'm like,
And anytime that you
They
feel
likes
like you-
would have went up.
like, nah, we ain't doing
Was
that.
it any time that you felt like you wanted to I should just tell him? You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Because he knew what it was.
You was solid.
I ain't do him dirty like that because he
Yeah.
invested in me.
That's what's up.
So when you say you solid and somebody invested
And that
in you,
can be
no matter,
appreciated. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was very much appreciated.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
actually, we was better friends before we came into partnership.
Yeah.
But the partnership, it wasn't so bad until I started to see the real person that he was. Like, with the women, I didn't know because I wasn't a fan of his from back then. I just knew he had the one popular hit song. Like, I didn't pay him no attention. So I was like, oh, okay. But once I saw how you was and with the women, and it was like whatever for women with you, I was just like, yo, this nigga got a problem. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me.
Okay. So season 7, 8, and you said then now y'all started at 9.
At the start of 9.
And then that's when COVID shut down.
Yep.
Now, any plans to go back? Is
I'm
there?
not sure. A lot of times when you filming and you're not like a main cast member, they contact you at the last minute.
Gotcha.
Like a couple of days or maybe a week.
Because what would be your storyline since the salon is closed?
That
Okay.
the salon is closed and why and what happened.
Gotcha.
Because sometimes they like to continue. They
Okay.
continue from season to season.
Yeah.
That's what that storyline would be like. And where y'all at now and what's the deal, what's the situation, which they know from seeing social media. It ain't no situation. But I mean, maybe if they was to call me, I'll come back.
Okay.
And then maybe it won't be nothing to hold back.
True.
It's over with.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah,
You know what I mean? So.
But I know you also you are moving in the direction of acting and all that sort of thing. And I know. Gary said I know reality TV is acting, but I don't want to say
Not
that because
really.
it's real. But I mean, because I've worked
Sorta,
behind the
kinda,
scene
but-
on some of the a couple of the reality shows, and I've seen. I was like, oh, that's what they do. Got it. I'm no longer sold here. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Because you see the cut and the action and the cut. You're like, oh, I get it now. But I'm sure some of it, because you ain't throwing water in glass for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you throw water and glass on me, we really gotta be.
Yeah,
when the cameras
that
go
just
off.
seemed
I
like-
don't know how they be back talking.
That's what I'm
With
saying.
that
They're like,
glass
that's
with a bus
real,
on your
you know what I'm
face,
saying?
That's
Yeah,
for real.
yeah.
Wine and candles burning on people's
Yeah,
clothes.
true
like,
that, yeah.
no, we got a real problem.
That's a real issue.
That's a real problem.
Yeah.
Yes. For
Yeah.
real.
So, but do you think that doing that or continuing with it, that it would in a way taint or affect, you moving into the?
Like acting,
That-
sometimes
yeah.
it depends on who like that film producer.
Because
is.
sometimes they be like, oh, that's a reality star. That
she
ain't.
drama.
Yeah.
But actually, it was another show that somebody had called me to be on. And the lady was like, well, you fit the image. You got the look that we want.
Mm-hmm.
She said, but you're a reality personality. And it was for acting. I don't think it was another show. I can't remember what it was. There's so much stuff that I apply for and people send me and ask me to do.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I'm an actress with a working resume.
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah.
That's what I told her. And I said, and I came from reality TV as far as the world seeing me. I said, but I can do more than just be on reality TV. And she was like, all right, let me get back with the producers and I'll contact you back. It was one of those type of situations. Don't put me in that box. Don't do that.
Right.
Don't put me, because it's people that's been on reality TV that's main actors right now. Let's just not do
true
that.
that,
So that's
yeah.
why I say it depends on who the film director, producer, and stuff is and what they want. Because actually, I got chosen for my first play from being on Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
So don't
This
give
is
me
something
that.
recent though.
Yes.
When did it already air? Did it
I
already
just
run?
had a play. Ooh,
Was that last
Saturday.
week? Okay, yeah. And
A Good Woman or Fool.
I wanted to come see that. That's what it was. I wanted to come see you before you came here. That's
Right,
what it,
right. That'd be
yeah. That's what it was. But I got thrown off when I was scheduling stuff with Laura and your assistant. I forgot the young
Tasha.
lady, Tasha.
Oh, she couldn't make it today. She overslept.
Oh, okay, yeah, but things threw me off, and I was like, wait a minute, was it this week or next week?
For
Couldn't
the play,
remember. Yeah.
Last Saturday.
Will it run again? Will y'all do it again?
He didn't say yet.
Okay.
He
What was the
didn't-
play?
he
Tell
didn't-
me about the play.
It was called A Good Woman or a Fool, about a girlfriend and her ex-NFL fiance.
Okay.
She want to get married. He don't play no more. He don't have no money. He's still cheating. He doing all type of stuff. He talk to her crazy. Real disrespectful. Be with the homies. Come over. They just be doing them.
Right.
Playing cards, drinking, talking ish. And, she just got to be this, like, maid of a girlfriend. My drawers. Make sure house cleaner.
On my drawers,
Didn't I tell
wow.
you who gets married? On my drawers. Who gets married 5 years of being in a relationship? We looking like 5 years is too long.
That's way too long. Yeah.
You should know if you want to marry me.
Yeah,
within
6
the-
months.
Like what? So he talks to her crazy. I play her aunt. I
Okay.
play Auntie Rose, and I'm the aunt that's like, girl, I don't. Your Auntie Rose don't play them type of games, like, because I got to go tame some dogs and train anyway. Like, I'm like that, like, you just don't get it, girl. I'm telling my niece that, girl, you still just gonna let this man treat you like that? Pregnant? Oh, I know you ain't pregnant by him. I'm that aunt like that. And, me and her mother come on the scene together all the time, and the mother can't stand them and say she wish she would have stabbed them, and I'm like, yeah, you should have stabbed them. He was disrespectful. I couldn't stand him anyway. It was kind of like that. So he was real disrespectful, and they called him the No Factor League.
Okay. That's
he had no
funny.
more money.
No factor.
He had no more
That's
money.
a T-shirt, bro. Oh, wow.
Yeah, they called him the No Factor League. So he had no more money, and he's still out here popping like he hot like that.
So he living off the fame.
Yeah, but he had no more money.
Yeah, right.
So towards the end of the play, she wound up getting with one of the other players.
Okay.
That was still playing.
Who saw the good in her.
Saw the good in her because she was a good woman.
Yeah.
And we was like, girl, you a fool. And that's what it was. So it was really funny. And it was
the other
good.
team
It was sold
player
out.
was one of his friends.
Yeah, one of his NFL
Well,
player
let me ask you
friends.
this question then. How does that, in real life, I know that's the play, but in real life, how does that play out? She's dating this dude, then she ends up getting with his friend.
Because she knew him. You be knowing.
I know, but I'm just saying, like in real life, how do everybody around that look at it? Because you know, right now, Portia. That's what I'm saying. Another reality joint.
It's happening. It's dirty.
Yeah. So how do you view that? I mean, is that okay in your sight? You dating someone and then
they both violated.
Okay, they both violated
because that was his man.
Yeah,
they played together. That was his man. He was coming over and everything.
Yeah.
He probably been.
So that means the whole time you've been peeping her anyway.
Probably, most likely, and then he was treating her better, and it was like, you know what?
But what if that was just meant to be, though? You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes
Obviously.
It's like that, too. You just don't be knowing. It's meant to be when you're not creeping.
True.
When it's just, that's when it's meant to be and it just happens.
Yeah.
But if you on some sneaky-ish and it happens and then everybody know, you like, this wasn't meant to be. So let's just hope it works out for you.
Gotcha.
Because you might be living in this moment now, but I don't know if that's going to work out for you. And then you're going to be like later, like,
on to the next.
What was I thinking about? I shouldn't have did that. I was being stupid. I was doing it for TV. Come on, stop.
Yeah.
It wasn't right on both parts, but... It was a play.
Yeah.
That one was.
That one was.
That I participated
I guess we're still kind of watching to see how the Portia situation plays out.
Yeah, because I don't know about that. A month of engagement? I said it. A month of engagement.
Because that's how long
that sounded like somebody was creeping to me. And you knew the girl. That's just what it sound like.
Yeah.
Because women do it all the time.
But what if it's just...
engaged to somebody you just been dating for a month?
But what if you know you know? You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty fast. You don't really know the person like that unless they've been knew each other for years and they know how each other really is.
True.
But somebody's lying because the ex-wife said that they were cool and they were friends, and now she's saying that they not friends. Of course, she would say that now because you were her ex.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing, but I don't put myself in those type of positions.
I got you. So what are you pursuing now? I know it's the acting and everything. Like, what's your dream role? What are you more of a comedic, more drama, more? What's your thing? You're serious.
I don't think about it. I don't think about that. I just be wanting a role.
Just give me something. You know
I think for me, I want the ghetto girl. I think I want a hip hop role.
You say ghetto girl? I don't know why I don't see that.
I know, but I think I'm a rapper.
Okay. All right.
I seem kind of what? Don't say conservative because I'm
not conservative, just poised. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I am that. But I'm like so hip hop. Like, my friends say I will rap a whole song like I'm at a concert. They be like, she know all the words. And people seem like, I be seeing your IG, you know all the songs. And I'm just so hip hop. I don't know if I could play a role like that or play a role like a rapper or something like that. But I got a new role coming up, but that's pretty interesting. I think I'm going to like. Okay. And this is the second time a role like this came up for me.
Okay.
But the first film, I chose not to do it. It was just too low budget for me.
Gotcha.
So I didn't do it. But it was playing the same role that I'm about to start playing now.
Okay.
With Laura and April.
With who?
Laura and April.
Oh, Laura. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, y'all. I don't know if you're gonna be here, but they also filming here.
Probably. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna. This set might not be for me. I don't think.
Yeah. Okay. I know they're gonna film something here.
Well, maybe I don't really know yet.
Okay.
Because I just got it.
Yeah. So. Me and Laura, we in a show together. I don't talk a lot about what I do, but I act and all that stuff too. But yeah, we're in an actual show together too.
Is it this new film?
Not this one. It's a TV. It's a series.
Did she say something about a web series? I can't remember. Laura be saying a whole lot of be having to keep up.
Yeah, she be moving though. She be getting it, don't she?
Yeah, she gets to it. She be playing around. Just gonna be done.
Yeah, she gets to it. Yeah.
Whoop de whoop. You
that's
be like,
my
okay, Laura,
right
I got
there.
it. Check her emails right now. Yeah.
Laura be on it. That's my homie right there.
Yes.
But yeah, they're filming something here. I forgot June or July. I can't remember when.
Well, we start filming at the end of June.
Maybe
it may be the same film. It may be.
You said it was April, right? You mentioned April. Yeah.
Marvin.
Yeah, then it's the same one. Because Laura's directing it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same.
So, yeah, maybe.
You'll see me. Yeah. Then I'll get to check out your chops then.
Yeah, because I'm playing a detective.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be pretty cool. A role like that's pretty cool. But like when the roles come to me, I'll be like, yeah, that'd be good for me.
So that's challenging, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I could be a bit aggressive.
Okay.
In that, which
I think I can feel that. You know what I'm saying?
I need something that's.
I feel the energy of aggression. You know what I'm saying?
To be like.
You're right. That's why I gotta go look back at 7 and 8 so I can see how you was coming off.
7, you ain't gonna really see that, but 8
Oh, that's when you got your.
Yeah. Let
you
him
was
have
turned
it.
on that one. Yeah.
Let
okay.
him have it. Don't try to play me.
Gotcha.
You want me to do this? You don't really want me
Like
to.
seriously, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously, bro. You don't want me to do this on
That's
you.
funny.
So
Too funny.
and I did.
Okay, that's what's up. Got an agent, or you just
Agent? No, I don't have an agent right now.
Okay.
Nope. I think I need one because I can't be applying for all of this stuff. It'd be a lot. People be sending me stuff.
Yeah.
And then, like the play, A Good Woman, a Fool, I got chosen. I got written in.
Mm-hmm.
I really felt like I was special. I'm like, I could do this, like, for real. They was already rehearsing.
Okay.
Auntie Rose got written in that part.
Wow.
It was given to me.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope it run again because I want to see it. I did want to come check it out.
He might do it again because
who was
this
the
is
director,
not the
the
first
writer?
one. Kevin Townley.
Kevin Townley.
Kevin Townley Productions. He's been doing this for a while.
Okay.
That wasn't the first one. Actually, we did it 2 years ago before COVID. And then COVID came, so we couldn't do it anymore. Then I started working on another play. Mm-hmm. And I did the other play. I did 3 of them. He did a part 1 and a part 2.
Okay.
So we did the part 1 twice, and then we did the part 2 just in March, All-Star Weekend. So we did that, and then this one came back up. But this one was the most successful.
Okay. Where did it run? Where was it?
It was at a spot in Norcross at this new event center. Real nice, huge space. It was nice. It was there. So we did that. We made it happen.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
I think that was a sold out show too. They said.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Hopefully he'll do it again. I'm gonna have to go see if I find him on IG so I can follow him or something.
Yeah, he might do it again.
Yeah.
He don't be on there that much.
You know, because Atlanta open. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure
he might do it again.
Yeah.
Right. Been over for the longest. He may do it again.
Right.
I'm not sure. He ain't say yet. But I guess once he map everything out and see how everything went and go over paperwork and he might be like, you know what, we might need to take this on the road. If he take it on the road, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, it was pretty interesting.
Is your family looking down here in Atlanta like, girl, you made it? I knew you was gonna do it.
Yeah, because some people from Jersey was in my DM was like, we don't know you, Sharonda girl, but we know you from Jersey.
Okay.
I don't know who the we is.
Right. It's always we. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She's like, because we rooting for you. Can we stream your play live? And I'm like, I think it's gonna be a link, but I don't have it yet. So maybe
I can watch it online then.
Well, if he send it out,
I
don't really know if it's gonna happen or not.
Okay.
But people was asking to see it.
Right.
I want y'all to see it.
Okay.
So.
Where can people find you, follow you, book you, all that good stuff? You booking for acting? Are you doing show hosting or any of that kind of things like that?
Well, I was doing a little bit of show hosting, but
Okay.
COVID shut some things down, so I haven't hosted anything in a while.
Okay.
But people still be calling me, but they be like, oh, but it's COVID, but I'm going to get back with you. I'm like, look, get back with me and let me know what's the deal. So I can put it on my schedule if it's going to happen or not. But I'm on Instagram at Sharonda Official, and my boutique is Riva Monte Boutique.
Oh, I forgot that mention that. That's the online boutique. What are you the fashion you wear?
Fashion and clothes.
The high fashion style. Okay,
Online
that's what's up.
clothing store.
Okay.
Yep, does well. I've been online for about 9 years now.
Really?
For a long time.
Sweet.
Yeah, so I still be constantly pushing that. I got luxury scented candles, and I have my own hair product, which is like a edge tamer, which you can use on natural hair, relaxed hair. You could do ponytails, braids. A lot of the braiders use it.
Okay.
Edges, retwists, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So all of that's on the website.
Okay. Well, that's what's up. Well, I'm looking forward to all the great things that's going to happen for you. Definitely looking forward to June or July, whenever y'all.
The end of June when I start filming.
Yeah, because I know I'm going to be on set
Studios,
for sure. Yeah. Shout out to April.
Sharonda Official coming soon.
She's in Houston, right?
Who?
April.
I don't even know.
I know she's in Texas, but I can't remember. I think Houston.
I don't know what April is.
Yeah.
I haven't met April yet.
Me either. I just talked to her.
So she must not be here then.
Yeah, no, she's definitely in Texas, but I think it's in Houston. But she'll be coming in town soon.
Yeah,
I know because they're coming here.
To film. Yeah, I'm excited about it.
That's what's up.
Laura like, yo, you got to do it.
Oh, trust me, Laura gets busy.
I said, I'm doing it. Playing a detective.
Right. Yeah, she played one. As a matter of fact, she plays one in the series that we're in. And she bought it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
The
I
web
can't wait
series?
for it to see it. Yeah, I can't wait to see all of it myself.
Oh, what's the name of that one?
30331.
So when that one coming out?
I'm not sure.
That's Atlanta.
That's here in Atlanta. Zip code, area code. What is it? Zip code. Zip code.
It is kind of confusing, right?
Yeah,
okay,
right.
I thought I was the only one, so I don't feel bad.
Yeah, I think
bad.
that's the.
Like, give me your area code. I mean, not area code, but zip code. So
Right.
That's why I didn't say that. That's why I said, oh, it's here,
Well,
right?
just me then, remember?
That's why I said, oh, that's here, right? I didn't want to say that's the area code. Oops, my bad. The zip code. I didn't want to say nothing, but you said it for me.
And I think that's the Cascade area or something like that, right?
I think so, yeah.
30311.
30331.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. So
in fact, I know
AMP Studios. The end of July we start. That's the name of it.
AMP Studios, yeah.
So I guess it do make sense to do some filming here for that.
Yeah, I know they are for sure. That's basically official. Yeah,
that makes sense. It's like
In fact, we shot some stuff here for 30331. There's been two other production companies that have come through and shot some stuff here at the studio. And so that's why, hopefully once this pandemic stuff, we also looking to expand into our own facility so that we can really have the sound stage and have everything set out straight for everybody. But
that's what you want.
It's been good though. So yeah,
that's what
I'm looking forward to all that's what's getting ready to pop off for you. You know what I'm saying? I can say I know her. You know what I'm saying? I can say I know you. Right. Yeah, just don't front on me in Lenox Mall. That's all I'm saying. That's what's up. All right, it's your boy G-Wade holding it down, G-Wade Podcast, and I'm kicking it alongside with my man D again.
Dirty.
Y'all know what it is.
The G-Wade Podcast.
The G-Wade Podcast.
Bringing you the cool interviews,
the hot topics, and all that other crap.
The G-Wade Podcast with Deacon Dirty.